I'm making this a quick video here about this Walmart I'm staying in Jacksonville, Florida. This should be the Walmart, which I've already explained this once. I can't remember how long ago. The Jacksonville Walmart, south of Jacksonville. It's in the Avenue Mall area. It's a massive complex here, massive parking area. It consists of a super center, a pizza, a Chuck E. Cheese's, and a Dollar Tree. You have everything here. But as you come in the parking lot, there is signs saying no overnight parking. The sun is so bright outside. I just stuck this up here to keep the sun from coming in. It's brutal. Like 90 degrees out right now. But I've been staying here I've been on and off here for almost 6 months. There's numerous other people here that stay here there's a couple of them that have been here for a year. But we're staying on the back side of the Walmart. Now, I'll get run off from here. It's happening. It's going to happen anytime. But they have signs saying no overnight parking. They got the no overnight ASAP, ASAP thing up there. ASAP towing. Now, I got to watch out for myself. But people do come here and stay for one night or 2 nights and they leave. They don't enforce it that much, so it's available. On the website, it's they say no overnight parking in all the websites. But I noticed there's several people that were here when I was here 6 months ago. I think they've been here about a year. And I don't understand these people. I'm going to talk about them for a minute here. I don't understand them. I do meet them. I talk to them. I put all my solar panels on here in this back lot here. I work on my vehicle. I camp out, cook out. I cook in. I barbecue. I party out here, and I always keep everything clean, keep low profile. Of course, absolutely. But these individuals are around me all the time. Not that I know them personally, but they park next to me. They're out here when the sun comes out. I'm out in the hot sun now. My solar panel is the only thing that's protecting me, and I got the AC on. I'm parked out in the hot on the asphalt. Usually, if they're parked near me, they're gone by 8 o'clock because the sun hits the vehicle. But the point I'm trying to make is with these individuals, there's 3 or 4 of them, and they've been out here for close to a year. They're in pickup trucks. There is one in a van. He's been here about 4 months. There's 2 in a van. They just move all around. They can't stay anywhere because as soon as the sun comes out, it runs them off. And anybody that does van life knows what the fucking sun will do to you, especially if you're in a hot climate. Now, it can be a blessing in some times of the year or in other parts of the country. But anyway, I'm going to make a mention of that. There's 3 or 4 of them, and they sleep. It's very strange. I don't know how it works. I have met so many people, and I have observed so many things. I've been in this van for 6 fucking years. But these individuals, they have money. They're not like, that's one thing I'm going to make, these individuals I'm referring to that have been here in this Walmart for a year, they have money. They're either on Social Security. There's other reasons I heard. One told me why they had money. They were in a trust or some alimony or something. But they got over $1,000, $1,500 a month coming in, and they have nice vehicles. Most of these types of people, they sleep on the front seat of their vehicle. They have a truck, and they sleep on the front seat, which that's cool. And they move all about the parking lot. They never leave the parking lot. I tried to help them. I know other places you could go that are in the shade. I try to say, you go this location over here. That's a nice place. I was over there for a couple of months. It's cool over there. They stay here. They don't go anywhere. When the sun comes out, they move. Usually at about 7:30 in the morning, they start moving. They'll go to in the Walmart, or they'll go up to McDonald's. They come and then they go around the parking lot. They'll go around the parking lot about, on average, at least a half dozen times a day. They'll move just go around in circles. They never leave, and they sleep on the front seat of their truck. And they have nothing. They have money, but they have nothing. They don't. I don't understand. They don't have anybody that's van lifing or living in their vehicle. Definitely got to have certain things that make it livable. Like you have an ice chest, you'd have a cooler, but they don't have any of that. They have nothing, zero. They don't do anything, and they do this, and they don't have a way of cooking. They don't have an ice chest. They don't have ice. They don't have drinks. They don't they don't do anything. Everything they do, they just get in their vehicle and drive up to the store and get it. And it's a one-time deal. Come back, eat whatever they get, go back out and get another. Go up to the bathroom, go up to do this, and they just go back and forth. And these individuals have been doing this in this parking lot for a year. They're out here now. They're sitting in the shade underneath the shade tree down there. They just stay here, and they sleep on the front seat of the vehicle. When you observe them, and I've observed hundreds of these people, you'd think, if I have a bed in my truck that has nothing in it, why would I not, put a topper on it or make everybody wants to sleep in a bed. Of course, just put a $100 used aluminum topper, put a bed in the back, put an AC, whatever it is you want to do. They do nothing. They don't have a gas. They don't cook on a stove, a little small LP, make a hot meal, make a hot coffee, make a hamburger, make barbecue, something, nothing, zero, nothing, don't do anything. Nothing. Zero. Don't. And I thought, God, I just opened my cooler up. I've always had a cooler with ice in it. Always. Of course, absolutely. You got to have a cooler. I just opened my cooler up. It's electric now. I actually moved up to electric. I don't mess with ice. Hell no. I'll make ice for my sodas and drinks and stuff, but I don't make. You'd think they'd have a cooler. A cooler, and every 2 days you would put a 10-pound bag of ice in it. You use that cooler to, you have your luncheon meat in it. If you come in here and you find something in Walmart discounted or the grocery store discounted, you put in your cooler. That's where you eat a steak for a penny. I've seen steaks, even though they're extremely expensive. I've seen them for $4, $5, $6 all the time. You have a couple of those in there. You can boil potatoes on your the little LP. I had those things. I used them for a year and a half. Little pound cylinder on top of a little grill. I've been in pickup trucks. I put the gate down on the back. I sit on the back. My cooler, my stove. I make a steak or cook a hamburger. Have my cooler with beer in it. Absolutely, of course. I make sandwiches. I just made a sandwich now. There's a Subway's right here in this Walmart. I've never eaten there one time. I just make my sandwiches. I have everything. I got my sodas in there. I got beer and I got everything. And it's not that it's a money shortage. It's that usually when I was in my truck, I had a topper on. I slept in the back. I always had a cooler, and if I did not have the cooler going, ice in it, because I didn't have any money to put ice in it, but I always had luncheon meat. I always had a way of heating an ice. Of course, fuck, are you crazy? You always had some way. What's it cost for a little pound cylinder? They're going up in price now, but they last me 7 to 10 days. I'd heat soup. I'd make cheese sandwiches. I did everything on this little grill. Absolutely, and it versus going to get you get tired of going to hamburger joints, even though I go. But I've never figured this out with these people. They never move in a direction that's positive. They just and what's also about some of these individuals that do this, I've seen a guy sleep in the front seat of his truck with 2 fucking dogs for 1 year. I followed him for 1 year. He slept in an upright position. This is what I'm saying. It's something messed up here. No cooler, nothing. Nothing. He depended on people giving him shit. He never moved, never increased. I said, "Guy, let's get a topper for the back." I said, "Well, fine, we'll make one." Nope. Sleep on the front seat of his truck in an upright position with 2 fucking dogs in the front seat with him for over a year before they ran him off from wherever he was at. I just said, "What's wrong with something's wrong with these people?" People would donate food to him, and they'd give him dog food. He had money. He had hundreds of dollars in food stamps. He had a good friend of his that would give him money whenever he needed, but he never, ever moved up out of, you'd think he'd have a cooler and make sandwiches. Never have anything. And it's the same thing with these people. They got money. They have nothing. They will not ever. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're right there right now. I could probably be walking over here. Anyway, something. But this Walmart here on the back side, that'd be on the west end of the parking lot. This Avenues Walmart, it is. I tell you, again, I've been here for 4 months, on and off. I can't turn the phone around. Like I said, the interstate's right over here. It's amazing. I got everything. Right now, it's 90 degrees outside. I got my AC on low. It's running off the generator, pulling about 300 watts off the generator. It consumes a lot of fuel. I like to use the battery, but I've got to get these batteries charged up. I got the sun out. It's putting about 30 to 40 amps to them. Later.